Electric bicycles, or e-bikes, are an exciting new option for bicycling enthusiasts and casual riders alike. With the presence of e-bikes growing, the Cape Cod National Seashore has taken the steps necessary to welcome this method of traveling and sightseeing into the park.
E-bikes are now permitted to be used within Cape Cod National Seashore. The acting deputy director of the Park Service, executing the authority of the director, Daniel P. Smith, back on August 30th, granted that as a new recreation option for the visiting public. I think it honestly started with people interested in using their e-bikes within the national parks.
While the National Seashore permits the use of pedal-assisted e-bikes in the same areas as traditional bikes, the throttle-assisted variety has additional restrictions.
Anywhere that traditional bikes are allowed, e-bikes are now permitted. That's the pedal assist. Throttle are only allowed on the roads, the vehicle roads. So we've got 4 areas where bicycles our trails are designated within the seashore, and from south to north we work with the state of Massachusetts in managing the Cape Cod Rail Trail. A portion of that runs through the trail, or runs through the seashore. The state currently doesn't allow e-bikes, so until they change the regulations, that will stand for the Cape Cod Rail Trail. But the Nauset Trail, the Head of the Meadow Trail, and the Province Lands trails and the fire roads are now all accessible by e-bike.
With e-bikes officially allowed on seashore-owned land, opportunities to utilize this type of transportation look certain to increase moving forward.
I know a lot of vendors were interested in renting them. Some were, and they may have been used in the seashore. Now they'll be permitted, so I'm sure that'll go into some of the promotion materials. The biggest concern we've got with e-bikes is it's just potentially more users out on the trail. We already know they're out there being used. Even though they were not currently permitted, saw them out on the trails pretty frequently this past year. And it's just another way for our visitors to get out and enjoy the seashore. It provides mobility to people that may have limited mobility. And a lot of folks commented that they wanted to see them out there and have that as another way to enjoy the seashore. If you're on a bike, take safety precautions, ride courteously, be respectful of the rules. Wear a helmet. If you're under 16, it's state law to wear a helmet. And just be very careful of the surfaces out there. We get sand and leaves and needles blowing onto the trails all the time. We try to maintain them as best as we can, but we know sand accumulates quickly, and that can be very hazardous and contributes to a lot of the accidents that occur.